you've had the Duke and Duchess of Montecito running around like a rival royal family, trashing their family, trashing the monarchy, but wanting to exploit their royal titles. I think it stinks.
Meghan Markle has been praised as much as she's been hated. So with that in mind, here's a list of 5 celebrities who called out Meghan Markle. Piers Morgan is probably Meghan's biggest hater. He's always talking negatively about her. One of the most savage things he said about her was when he called her interview with Ellen DeGeneres vomit-inducing. Writing in his newspaper column, the former Good Morning Britain host ranted, "Meghan has the best of all worlds. She gets to exploit her fancy royal name to make hundreds of millions of dollars, doesn't have to do any work for the institution that bestowed it upon her. It's free in her head to publicly abuse the royals as a bunch of heartless racists, and can live the life of a fabulously rich celebrity who pops up on TV chat show sofas to promote her new brands." Not to mention, once while live on air, he called out 17 things Meghan lied about. Piers claimed he uncovered so many whoppers in Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's Oprah interview that he couldn't believe a word she says. Comparing her to Pinocchio, Piers told Fox Nation's Tucker Carlson that there were a lot of disingenuous falsehoods, exaggerations in the bombshell Oprah interview, of which he claims 17 have now been proven to be either completely untrue or massively exaggerated or unprovable. Yeah, he is a real-life hater. Wendy Williams told her viewers that Meghan Markle will regret cutting off her dad Thomas from seeing his 2 grandchildren. Wendy supported Thomas when she spoke to the press, claiming, "I'm Team Thomas on this particular thing. He's an old man, he's apparently not well, he goes in and out of swollen ankles, he doesn't look spry at 76. He's got 2 grandchildren that he's never met. Meghan does not have to accept him all the way in her family, but maybe a little hideout one day in Malibu and invite him over with no press involved." Now this is actually nice, especially coming from somebody like Wendy Williams. British business magnate and TV star Lord Alan Sugar weighed in on Meghan's mental health claims, saying that he did not believe her in what he's been calling a car crash interview with GB News. Buckingham Palace and all these places where they live, doctors are visiting privately every single day of the week, so if she had something wrong with her, I'm absolutely sure the psychiatrist or whatever could have come and visited, no one would need to know. I should imagine the Queen has had many visits, and indeed some other members of the family have had many visits from doctors. They're very private and confidential and very carefully conducted. For that reason and that reason alone, I don't believe her at all. Megyn Kelly is a political commentator and talk show host, so of course she had to talk about Meghan. After their interview with Oprah aired, she tweeted, "M&H pretend that no royal has had it worse in the press than they have. Give me a break. Have you ever seen such privileged people wallowing in their own perceived victimhood like this?" She didn't stop there though. On the Good Morning Britain TV show, Kelly claimed Meghan was completely unaware of how her revelations to Oprah would be perceived by viewers. The interview was peppered with compliments of herself, while she was making complaints that would be totally unrelatable to 99% of people. British media personality and controversial commentator Katie Hopkins made several hateful statements over the years, so much so that she was permanently banned from Twitter for hateful conduct. Now Katie thrived off mocking and bullying the Duchess, even going as far as spoofing one of her interviews by dressing up as her. The Mirror reported that Katie appeared in an interview for a Channel 9 documentary about Meghan and called the Duchess of Sussex the biggest hypocrite there is, accused her of not being fashionable, and complained about her beauty. When Prince Harry and Meghan announced their step back from their senior positions in the royal family, Katie slammed the Duchess in a video saying they enjoyed their fabulous wedding where Markle got to be the center of all attention. This is classic Meghan Markle and something that many of us said would happen all along. We could see trouble coming a mile off. This woman has always been absolutely desperate to be a celebrity. Well, that's all for a list of 5 celebrities who call out Meghan Markle. So yeah, it is safe to say that a lot of people don't like Meghan.